You get out of bed in the morning, same as always. You walk to the kitchen, maybe reach for a cup or turn on the kettle. But something small catches your attention. Your leg feels shaky, or your hand isn't as steady. You pause for just a second, then brush it off. It's probably just an age, you say to yourself. You've thought that before. Maybe you've even said it out loud. But what if I told you that assumption could be the reason your strength keeps slipping away? Hi, I'm Dr. James, founder of Senior Fit, and after more than 30 years working with older adults, men and women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, I can tell you this. The real reason many people lose their strength, balance, and independence after 60 isn't because they're getting old. It's because they're quietly losing muscle, and no one ever told them it was happening. The medical term is sarcopenia, a slow, silent loss of muscle mass and function that begins around age 60 and speeds up every year after. You won't feel it right away, but you will feel the consequences. Tasks that used to be easy, carrying groceries, walking the dog, climbing stairs, start to wear you out faster. Your legs feel unstable. You get winded more easily. And over time, you begin to change your habits. Doing less, sitting more, avoiding the activities you once enjoyed. According to the Mayo Clinic, nearly 1 in 2 adults over 60 experiences some form of muscle loss without realizing it. That muscle loss is not just about strength. It's directly tied to falls, fractures, and hospital visits. But here's the good news. It can be slowed, and in many cases, reversed. You don't need a prescription. You don't need a gym membership. What you need is to feed your muscles what they're missing. Nutrients that support growth, blood flow, and recovery. And some of the most powerful tools to do that aren't in a pill bottle. They're in your refrigerator. I'm talking about 5 common vegetables, foods you already recognize, that, when used the right way, can help rebuild muscle, restore energy, and protect your strength from the inside out. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly which vegetables to eat, how they work in your body, and when to eat them for the greatest benefit. These aren't fads, they're not expensive, and they're backed by real science. You can regain your strength, your stability, and your confidence, starting with what's on your plate. It doesn't begin with a fall. It starts with something smaller. One day, you skip your morning walk because your knees feel stiff. Then you start holding the stair rail a little tighter. A few days later, you avoid carrying the laundry basket upstairs. You sit more, move less. You tell yourself you're just being careful. But over time, that caution becomes a routine. You hesitate before standing. You shuffle instead of striding. You turn down invitations because you're not sure how long you'll last on your feet. What used to be automatic, walking, lifting, bending, starts to feel like effort. And somewhere along the way, you stop trusting your own body. It's a slow shift. And most people don't realize it's happening until it already has. Until the walk around the block becomes just the driveway. Until you start asking your grandkids for help getting out of a chair. But here's the truth. You are not weak. You are not broken. Your body is just missing the support it needs to function the way it used to. I've seen this pattern again and again. Good people with good habits slowly giving up more and more of their independence. Not because they want to, but because no one ever told them they could fight back. That there's a way to restore what's been lost. And no, it doesn't require lifting weights or running marathons. It starts with something much smaller. It starts with the food you choose and the message it sends to your muscles, because food isn't just fuel. For older adults, food is information. It tells your body whether to repair or decline, whether to stay strong or fade. And the best part? You already have the ingredients. You've just never been told how to use them until now. Imagine your body as a garden you've cared for your entire life. In your younger years, it grew effortlessly. The soil was rich, the roots strong, and new growth came without much thought. But over time, even the best garden starts to need more care. The soil dries out, the roots weaken, the blossoms fade, not because the garden is ruined, but because it's missing what it once had. That's exactly what happens to your muscles as you age. They don't disappear overnight. They simply stop receiving the signals they need to grow and repair. After age 60, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing key nutrients, especially the ones responsible for muscle recovery, strength, and balance. Even if you eat well, your body may not be using those nutrients as effectively as it used to. This is why you can eat healthy, stay active, and still feel like your strength is slipping. The garden is there. The roots are there. But without the right nutrients and the right timing, nothing grows. But here's the good news. Your garden can thrive again. You just need to nourish it differently. There are 5 specific vegetables that are especially effective at watering your muscles. They deliver essential compounds like magnesium, potassium, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory nutrients that older bodies can absorb and use more easily. Each one plays a distinct role, and when you combine them with a bit of movement and smart timing, they can help your body begin to rebuild strength naturally. So let's walk through them one by one, starting with the most overlooked yet surprisingly powerful helper of them all. At number 5, we begin with a vegetable that's so familiar, most people barely notice it anymore. It's been on your plate for decades, at family dinners, holiday meals, weeknight sides. But few realize what it quietly does inside your body, especially as you age. I'm talking about green beans, and they are far more powerful than they seem. Green beans are rich in gentle fiber, plant-based protein, and a unique mix of vitamins and minerals that directly support muscle absorption and recovery. After 60, one of the biggest hidden problems isn't just eating enough. It's whether your body can properly absorb and use the nutrients you're giving it. Many older adults struggle with digestion without even realizing it. Their stomach feels full faster. Protein-rich meals feel heavy, and the body struggles to pull out what it needs, especially amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. Green beans help solve that problem. Their soft, soluble fiber soothes the gut, supporting healthy digestion and allowing your body to better absorb critical nutrients from other foods, especially protein. That means when you pair green beans with eggs, fish, or lean meat, you're not just eating better, you're absorbing better. But there's more. Green beans contain vitamin C, which supports collagen production, the connective tissue that holds your muscles and joints together. They also contain silicon, a little-known mineral that contributes to stronger bones and ligaments, both of which are essential for balance and mobility. They're easy to cook, easy to chew, and easy to pair with almost anything. You can steam them, roast them, or toss them in olive oil for a quick side dish. Try adding them to your lunch or dinner, especially after any kind of movement, even a short walk. Green beans may not be flashy, but they quietly help your body do what it was made to do: digest better, absorb better, and recover more fully. And once your system is absorbing properly, your muscles are ready for the next step: protection from the silent inflammation that breaks them down over time. Up next, a bright orange vegetable you've known since childhood, with a secret power to calm inflammation and shield your muscles from age-related damage: carrots. They're one of the most recognizable vegetables in the world. Sweet, crunchy, familiar. You've likely eaten them in everything from roasts to lunchbox snacks. But what you might not know is that carrots are one of nature's most effective defenses against something that quietly destroys muscle in older adults: chronic inflammation. Inflammation isn't always loud. Sometimes it builds slowly, causing low-level aches, stiffness, or fatigue that you chalk up to aging. But deep inside your muscles, it weakens the tissue, delays recovery, and accelerates the loss of strength. Over time, this ongoing stress can wear down your body's ability to repair itself, even if you're staying active and eating well. This is where carrots shine. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, vitamin A, and a group of antioxidants called carotenoids. These compounds go to work deep inside your cells, helping to neutralize the oxidative stress that contributes to inflammation. In simpler terms, they calm the fire that burns quietly inside aging muscles. When inflammation is reduced, your muscles can recover faster after activity. Your joints feel less stiff. Your body becomes more responsive to movement and more capable of building strength again. That means walking, stretching, or even doing light housework turns into a form of healing, not just activity. Carrots also offer slow-digesting, complex carbohydrates. These provide steady energy without the blood sugar spikes you might get from processed foods. That makes carrots a perfect companion for protein-rich meals, especially midday, when your body is most responsive to nutrient absorption. Try roasting carrots with a bit of olive oil and sea salt, or enjoy them raw with a small serving of hummus or cottage cheese. Add them to soups or stews for a familiar comfort with added purpose. However you use them, the result is the same: reduced inflammation and improved muscle recovery. Green beans help you absorb nutrients. Carrots help your muscles heal. But the next vegetable goes even deeper, down to the cellular level, to help recharge the energy systems inside your muscle fibers. Up next, a green vegetable shaped like tiny trees and packed with compounds that help your muscles feel younger, longer. Broccoli might be one of the most overlooked powerhouses in your kitchen. For years, it's been pushed to the side of the plate, passed over for being boring or bland. But beneath that humble, tree-like shape lies one of the most effective muscle rebuilding tools available, especially for older adults. Broccoli belongs to a group of vegetables known as cruciferous, famous for their anti-inflammatory and detoxifying effects. But what makes broccoli truly special is a natural plant compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane works at a deeper level, inside your cells. It targets the mitochondria, the tiny energy producers inside your muscle fibers. As we age, these mitochondria begin to slow down. They generate less energy. Your muscles feel tired more quickly. Recovery takes longer. Simple tasks wear you out. But sulforaphane helps reactivate those mitochondria, giving your muscle cells the energy they need to bounce back faster and perform better. This compound also helps protect your muscles from oxidative stress, which contributes to long-term weakness and fatigue. That means less stiffness, less soreness, and a greater capacity for your muscles to stay strong and active. But broccoli isn't just about energy. It also provides vitamin C, which supports collagen, the connective tissue that stabilizes your muscles and joints. And it's rich in vitamin K, essential for maintaining bone strength and reducing tissue breakdown. Together, these nutrients form a protective network around your muscles, keeping your entire movement system working in harmony. Cooking broccoli is easy. Steam it gently. Roast it until it's crispy. Sauté it with garlic and olive oil. It's soft enough for anyone to enjoy and pairs well with almost every protein source, from chicken to tofu to salmon. When you eat broccoli, you're not just filling your stomach. You're fueling your cellular engine. And that gives you more than energy. It gives you resilience. Now, we've talked about digestion, inflammation, and cellular power. But what about refueling? What about a food that restores your energy after movement and helps your muscles recover without strain? That brings us to vegetable number 2, comforting, energizing, and deeply satisfying. There's something undeniably comforting about a sweet potato. Warm, soft, naturally sweet. It's the kind of food that brings back memories of holiday dinners and cozy evenings. But sweet potatoes aren't just nostalgic. They're also one of the most valuable sources of recovery fuel your muscles can get after age 60. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at converting food into energy, especially after physical activity. You may walk, stretch, or do light chores, but feel wiped out afterwards. That's not laziness. It's your muscles saying, I need help refueling. Sweet potatoes provide the perfect answer. They're rich in complex carbohydrates, the kind that release energy slowly and steadily, giving your muscles the fuel they need to recover and rebuild. Unlike processed carbs, which cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, sweet potatoes support consistent energy. That makes them ideal after movement, when your body is most ready to use nutrients. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, a mineral critical for muscle contraction, hydration, and cramp prevention. One medium sweet potato delivers over 400 milligrams of potassium, more than a banana. They also contain beta-carotene, which helps reduce oxidative stress and supports the immune system. 2 key players in healthy recovery. And for older adults, sweet potatoes have one more hidden strength. They're easy on the body, soft texture, simple digestion, no chewing struggles, no bloating, just smooth, satisfying nourishment. Whether baked, mashed, or roasted, sweet potatoes fit into almost any meal. Pair them with cottage cheese for breakfast, with chicken or fish for lunch, or enjoy them plain as an afternoon snack after a walk. Their comfort is more than emotional. It's biological. Sweet potatoes help your muscles refuel, rehydrate, and repair without strain. And that sets the stage for something even more important: activating muscle growth itself. And for that, you'll need the number one vegetable on our list: a leafy green that supports circulation, muscle synthesis, and total body strength, all in one humble package. You've seen it 1,000 times, in salads, on sandwiches, cooked into eggs or soups. Spinach doesn't demand attention, but inside your body, it works like a muscle-building switch, flipping systems back on that have gone quiet with age. Spinach earns the number one spot on this list because of what it delivers and how it works. Let's start with nitrates, naturally occurring compounds found in spinach that help improve blood flow. As we age, circulation slows, making it harder for muscles to receive oxygen and nutrients. Nitrates help open up blood vessels, allowing vital nutrients to reach your muscles more efficiently. That means better endurance, faster recovery, and a stronger response to even light physical activity. Spinach is also one of the richest sources of magnesium, a mineral essential for protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build and repair muscle tissue. After 60, magnesium absorption declines, which is one reason many seniors lose strength even when they're eating enough protein. Without magnesium, the signal to build muscle simply doesn't go through. Spinach helps restore that signal, and it does even more. It provides potassium, which supports muscle contraction and hydration, as well as iron, which helps carry oxygen to your muscles for energy and repair. It's also a top source of vitamin K, which strengthens bones and connective tissue, so your muscles have the solid foundation they need to function properly. And despite being nutrient-dense, spinach is incredibly easy to add to your diet. You can saute it in olive oil, stir it into soups, blend it into smoothies, or serve it with scrambled eggs. Even 1 cup of cooked spinach packs a serious nutritional punch. Spinach doesn't just support muscle recovery, it activates it. It tells your body, stay strong, keep going, you're not done yet. So now you've met all 5 vegetables, each one with a unique role. Green beans help you absorb. Carrots help you heal. Broccoli charges your cells. Sweet potatoes restore your fuel. And spinach tells your muscles to grow. But there's still one more piece to this puzzle: when you eat them. Because timing, especially after 60, can be the difference between just eating and truly rebuilding. At this point, you know what to eat. But here's the secret most people never hear. When you eat can be just as important as what you eat, especially after 60. You see, as we age, our muscles don't respond to food the way they used to. In younger bodies, a single protein-packed meal could trigger muscle growth automatically. But after 60, that response slows down. Your body becomes harder to wake up. It needs the right message at the right time, over and over again. Let's break this down. Every night while you sleep, your body goes into a mild fasting state. You burn energy to stay alive. Your heart pumps, your brain works, and some of that energy is pulled from muscle. So when you wake up, your body isn't just low on fuel. It's also in repair mode, looking for nutrients to rebuild what was lost overnight. That's why your first meal of the day matters so much. It's not just breakfast. It's a recovery opportunity, a chance to send the message: rebuild, don't break down. That's the perfect time to include muscle-friendly vegetables like spinach or sweet potatoes, paired with a light protein. Even a small breakfast can tip the scale towards strength. Now let's talk about your meals across the day. Most older adults eat light in the morning and afternoon, then have a large dinner. But your body isn't designed to absorb everything at once, especially not at night, when your systems are slowing down. It's like trying to water a dry plant all at once. It runs right off. What works better is steady nourishment throughout the day, especially after movement. There's a 2-hour window after any activity, walking, stretching, gardening, when your muscles are most receptive to nutrients. That's when green beans, carrots, or broccoli, paired with protein, can make a big difference. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. Space your meals. Move a little. Time your nutrients wisely. When you combine the right foods with smart timing, you give your body exactly what it needs, not just to survive, but to rebuild. And now that you know what to eat and when, let's put it all together in a simple, powerful plan that you can start today. You've learned what most people never hear in a doctor's office. That muscle loss isn't just age. It's a message your body has been missing. That 5 everyday vegetables, used with purpose and timing, can help you regain strength, balance, and energy without pills or intense workouts. So now the question is, how do you start? Here's a simple plan. Nothing extreme. Just a few clear steps you can begin today, designed for your body, your pace, and your life. Step 1. 1. Start strong each morning. Your first meal is your first opportunity. Include one of the muscle-supporting vegetables. Spinach or sweet potatoes are ideal, alongside a protein like eggs, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. Even a spinach smoothie with a scoop of protein powder works. The goal is simple. Stop overnight muscle breakdown and begin the day in rebuild mode. Step 2. Spread your nutrients throughout the day. Don't save everything for dinner. At lunch, add broccoli or carrots with grilled chicken, beans, or tuna. For dinner, think green beans with fish or tofu. These small additions ensure your body receives steady fuel and recovery support without overload. Step 3. Time meals around light movement. Even light activity, like walking the dog, stretching, or cleaning, opens a window where your muscles are especially receptive to nutrients. Within 2 hours of movement, give your body what it needs. A bit of protein, a serving of one of the 5 vegetables, and some hydration. This is when your effort turns into results. Step 4. Keep it simple. Stay consistent. Don't aim for perfect meals. Aim for daily rhythm. A vegetable or 2 each day. Protein spaced throughout your schedule. Movement that you enjoy. When you repeat these signals over time, your body responds because it wants to. Now imagine this. A few weeks from now, you wake up with more energy. Getting out of a chair feels easier. You walk a little farther without stopping. You feel more stable stepping off the curb. You pick up that basket of laundry without hesitation. These aren't dramatic changes, but they're powerful because they give you back something most people believe is gone: confidence. And it all starts with food, not trendy diets or strict plans. Just 5 vegetables, used with care, timed with intention. Green beans to help you absorb, carrots to calm inflammation, broccoli to energize your muscle cells, Sweet potatoes to refuel. Spinach to switch on recovery. You already know them. Now you know how to use them. So I'll leave you with one question. Will you let muscle loss quietly steal your independence? Or will you take one step today, one meal, one plate, one choice, and start sending your body a new message? Your future is stronger than you think. Your body is listening. Now is the time to speak to it, with food, with movement, and with hope.